Day one already about to be interesting.
Whenever you need me to jump in with updates or break down the radar, just holler.
Good morning, girls. Welcome back to another vlog, or if you're new here, welcome. Day one of the winter storm here in Tennessee. So let's see what time it is. It's around 8:30. I just took the dogs out and I'm going to brush my teeth really quick. I turned the water pump on, so that's good there. I'm going to wash my face, brush my teeth, and then apply some more moisturizer. Well, I'm not going to wash my face. I'm just going to get it wet with a washcloth. If you watched yesterday's vlog, a little skin update, it's looking better this morning, but last night, like, it started going down like my neck and like right here. I don't know if you can see those little irritated spots, but I'm hoping we're on the mend. I'm just going to assume I was allergic to that cream because, I mean, it's never done this before, but the cream that I've been using changed manufacturers, so I guess the new manufacturer for some reason doesn't use some sort of ingredient or something, because all the ingredients on the bottle were the same. That was the whole reason why I used it, because I checked. This is just very dry and my eye is still swelled up pretty bad. Random thing, but my all-time favorite toothpaste is this Arm & Hammer TheraBreath, and you mix this with this mouthwash to finish it up, and let me tell you, your mouth's never going to feel fresher. This is my favorite moisturizer, the Cetaphil. These are the only products I use, so I use the moisturizer and then I use the Cetaphil face wash, and typically my face doesn't look like this. This is from a medication that I got from the dermatologist. Hold on a second. Oh, that's just sleep falling on the skylight. I was like, I thought my shower was leaking. I was about to say, oh, day one already about to be interesting. But anyways, yeah, here is what the doctor gave me. And usually, like I said, it's a name brand. This is like the generic, and it's not the same. So if you've used this and you had good results, please let me know. Like I said, maybe it's me. But see, what's crazy is I didn't even put it up here. I literally put it right here. I put it right here because I have some old acne scars there. And then I put a little bit right here for the blackheads. And I put some on my nose for the blackheads. And that's it. Like, my nose is really fine, but it's right here and right here. It's so bad. I don't know what happened. I really don't. Buddy is in the living room walking around. I have the slides put in, so that is a trick if you live in a camper. It works for us. Anytime that it's going to be super cold, we put the slides in, and it really helps to stay warm. So, oh, this feels so good. It's so cooling. I wish I had, what are those things called? Like an ice face roller thing. If I had one of those, I bet that would be amazing. Oh, my hair's in my face. Hang on, baby. I'm going to let Buddy walk around a little bit in the living room, since we didn't, you know, spend too much time outside this morning. I literally just took them out, let them use the bathroom, and we got right back in here. Oh, my black eye. That's what's strange to me, too, because I'm like, why did only one eye swell up? I mean, I'm glad it's not both, but like, even my eyelids are, excuse me, so dry. Okay. I'm going to let that sit and marinate while we go make coffee and give Buddy his antibiotics. I pulled the slide out enough so that we can use the fridge so that I get some water out for my coffee and my coffee creamer. Bro, what's the matter? What's the matter with you, buddy? I got my little cup and stuff set up here. But it feels really good in here, honestly. It's around 71 degrees, so it's not too bad. I do have the thermostat turned to 68. Just because I don't want to use more propane than I have to. I'm trying to conserve just because if things do get really bad, there's not going to be propane in my area. So, I'm going to get my coffee going and then we can give Buddy his antibiotics. Get out from behind there. Buddy, get out from behind there. Always trying to get somewhere where he don't need to be. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna... What did he get behind now? Y'all, he's so silly. Come on, baby. Get out. Let me show y'all what it looks like outside. Because I need to dump his water bowl out anyway, so... Loki's like, I don't know about this shit. Not a whole lot going on. My neighbors aren't home. I guess they had to go to work. It's like, I get it, but still, I hate that for people. Which, my husband is having to work out in it. So, it sucks. If you don't know, my husband works, if this is your first video here, my husband works on a towboat. So he's gone 3 weeks and home 3 weeks. I don't typically talk about when he's here, when he's not here, how long he's going to be gone, you know, on different durations and all that. Just because there's a lot of freaking creeps in the world. So trust and believe that just because you think that he is not here right now does not mean that when I upload my video, he is not going to be here. So don't come to my house and do no crazy kind of shit, okay? Okay. Because it's not in your best interest whether he's here or not. I'm here to tell you. Okay, I got Buddy's antibiotics. They were able to give it to me in liquid, which is great, so I don't have to worry about shoving a pill down his throat, but he still hates it. Say hello, this is Buddy. Say I'm an old man. Oh, I know, baby. I have to literally hold his paws like he's a chicken when I do this. Oh, goodness. I know, baby. Hold on. Hold on. I know. Hold on. Oh, goodness. This is a rough time. think I got some on my face. Oh my gosh. What a struggle, buddy. I hope I got it in there. I don't know if that was him that spit or what. Now I feel like my hands are sticky. I use one of these Clorox wipes. I'm trying not to use more water than I have to, just in case, you know, if it goes on longer than we think it's going to, because that way I don't have to empty my tanks. I went ahead too and turned the water pump back off. Excuse me, because I'm done with the water, so that'll be good. Speaking of water, let's fill up our tumbler because I am thirsty. I'm using my bright green Brewmate tumbler today. The Brewmate tumblers honestly are my favorite. Like, I have a hydro jug that they sent me off the TikTok shop, and I really like it, but the Brewmates are my all-time favorite. I am going to go ahead and feed Buddy while we're down here too. That way he is eating because it's 9 a.m. So the coffee's done. Praise Jesus. Drink your water, ladies. Oh, that was delicious. I'm going to use the sweet and creamy for my first cup of coffee this morning. And I'm going to do 3 tablespoons. Oh, it's so good. Delicious. While he's eating, I'm going to read my devotional and finish up making this TikTok. Just going to do, watch out Loki, the last little clip here. Which is, watch out baby. Going to be me sitting down, reading my devotional on frame. And it's so funny because when I record this, I literally just look at it, sit for a second. I usually take a sip of coffee, and I close it up. I don't really read it. And I'll tell you why in a second. The reason why I don't actually read my devotional when I'm in the frame is because I really like to pay attention to what I'm reading. You know what I'm saying? So, it's kind of the same reason why I don't read my devotionals on camera for YouTube. I feel like that's my precious time. Another thing that I don't like to record is when I'm doing any form of exercise. I feel like, you know, that time is for my devotional, the Lord, and that time is for actually getting an exercise. So, speaking of exercise, we are still going to walk today on our walking pad, so I'm really excited about that. But first, I'm going to quit yapping to you guys. I'm going to read my devotional, drink my coffee, have my time with the Lord, and I'll catch you up in a little bit. Okay, I have all the lights out, so it looks a little crazy, and I don't feel like turning my big like camera light on. I just finished 10 minutes on my shake plate. You know what? Let me quit being lazy. Let me get my light. Oop. Now see, I want to be a content creator so bad, but I don't want to put my light on. Girl, grow up. Anyways, I finished my first cup of coffee and then I did my 10 minutes on my shake plate. I call it a shake plate. It's a vibration plate, whatever you want to call it. We're having our second cup of coffee with the sugar-free French vanilla by Walmart, or Great Value. That didn't quite use all the coffee in the in that pot, but I won't drink anymore. So what I'll probably do is just pour the extra into this coffee cup and put it in the microwave, and then if I want a cup later I can have one, or tomorrow. Very good. Usually I don't like the Great Value coffee creamers, but this one is really good. And I've also been drinking my water. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't think of this a while ago. I'm gonna make sure, I think this light is on a full charge battery, but if not, I'm gonna put that on the charger just in case if I lose power, I can use this light to see some things. I also have a flashlight. This is like a really good flashlight that my husband got for me off of Amazon. It's like a lightweight, small, I don't know. It's really good, and I have plenty of batteries, so we're good there. I put Buddy in the bed, and Loki went there with him. The dogs are just relaxing. I'm going to drink this coffee and respond to some emails and some comments, things like that, and try to interact with some people on my socials. Then we're going to get on our walking pad. So, I was just updating y'all. My face really looks crazy. It doesn't feel too hot either, but it is what it is. Alright, I just got done walking about 25 minutes on my walking pad. It's 12:30 now, and I'm ready for some breakfast. I've got my cottage cheese bake as well as a chicken apple sausage that I'm going to put in the microwave. Usually I make the chicken apple sausage in the air fryer, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm just going to put it in the microwave this time. And I'm working on my second tumbler of water as well. Alright, I made some lunch. I weighed out 2 servings of this pot-sized pasta. I've literally had this in the cabinet forever, and I was like, I need to eat it up. So I went ahead and cooked it all, and then I'll eat it probably today and tomorrow. And if I don't want the rest of it, I'll just throw it away. I've got 1 piece of the red bag Aldi chicken that I put in the air fryer. I weighed out 1 serving of cottage cheese and 1 serving of the marinara sauce. The calories are high because of the pasta. When you're on a weight loss journey, when you're on a calorie deficit, having pasta is not a good thing. But like I said, this is not something I buy all the time, and it's literally been in my cabinet forever. So I wanted to use it up, and I'm somebody that I feel like as long as you can fit it into your day, that's fine, because having pasta is not something that I have every single day. So I'm going to have this, watch a little TV, and I'm having a diet caffeine-free Pepsi as well. Here's a better look at the pasta. Basically chicken parmesan, but I added cottage cheese, and there's no parmesan. So, very good though. What's up, guys? Okay, I took a 3-hour nap. We're going to open up the slide because I want to go ahead.
Whenever you need me to jump in with updates or break down the radar, just holler.
Is there anything interesting going on in chat?
I didn't think about that.
Oh yeah, the chat's buzzing. We've got
Okay, we're not going to fully open it. I think that should be enough
Franklin County
for me to get the chicken out. I think this slide is frozen.
Ice on trees near Chattanooga, and folks in North Carolina.
Or at least that sounded really rough. So,
Plus, a ton of
trying to make you dizzy here.
about that dry slot from Clarksville and Nashville. Oh, and definitely address
What we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cook some chicken thighs because I want to have chicken thighs, rice, broccoli, and my Kinder's teriyaki sauce for dinner. It is 8:40. I'm not ready for dinner yet, but I want to go ahead and get the chicken cooked just in case we lose power later. That way it'll be done, and all I have to do is, I mean, obviously I have the generator, so like I can go out there if we lose power and hook it up, but I don't want to be having to worry about cooking chicken in the air fryer later this evening. So I'm going to go ahead and get that out and get that going.
I promise you.
That kind of freaks me out about the slide.
Whatever you said, whatever that was.
That didn't commute, but like, since it's frozen outside,
explain it better if I knew more.
You know, and I have the side closed, that's frozen. So more than likely, probably tomorrow I won't be able to open them at all.
Like in real time, right? Like for you, for all.
It's okay though. So I'm gonna move my coffee creamer. I think I should be able to get in there enough to get my chicken out. Yeah. Okay. So the things that I'm going to use, let me adjust this a little bit. Just in case if I completely am not able to open my slide tomorrow because of it being so frozen. Anything that I know I'm going to use, I'm going to put into this second door over here. Can you even see that? Hold on. Can you see it? See how we have two doors? I don't know if you can see it or not. I can't see the viewfinder this far away. That's what I'm going to do. And then if I can't open the slides tomorrow, or maybe I probably won't even attempt because I don't want to mess up my slide. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to move things over into this door because there's several things in the actual door that I'm not going to use. But for now,
So we're going to keep up with these guys as they sleet storm moving through right now.
oh my gosh. I was trying to get this shelf out because it was in my way of getting the chicken. Oops, sorry, buddy. Chicken from Aldi is my favorite. Okay, so in this door here, I put the coffee creamers, and I put like some lunch meat, a cucumber, marinara sauce, cottage cheese, that kind of stuff. I scooted the water over. The boiled eggs and my breakfast bake I can reach, even though they're all the way over there. And then I've got a couple of diet sodas on that side too. I may scoot the milk over just in case I want the milk. I can still be able to reach it. So I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. This is my all-time favorite chicken. This is pretty much the only kind of raw chicken that I get is the boneless, skinless chicken thighs from Aldi. So freaking good. And you can get a family pack for $8.22. Amazing. And it literally tastes so freaking good. Now, I feel like most people would probably go ahead and cook the whole pack of chicken, you know, just since, you know, just in case we're in an emergency situation. But like I said, I have the generator and plenty of gas, so I can cook it when I'm ready for it. But also, it's not as good leftover. Like, it's just not, it's better fresh, okay? And I like to have it fresh. So I'm going to cook 2 chicken thighs, and I'm going to bag up the rest. Alright, so I have made dinner, and I'm ready to eat. Let me show you what it looks like. Here I have the 2 chicken thighs, a half a bag of the 90-second rice from Aldi. I've got a serving of the Kinder's teriyaki sauce, as well as the broccoli. If you've watched any of my What I Eat in a Days, then you know that this is a meal I have all the freaking time because I love it. I literally have it 3 or 4 or 5 times a week. I could literally eat it every day. It's so freaking delicious. But that is it for today, guys. Thanks for coming along with me for day 1 of the snowstorm, ice storm. If nothing happens throughout the night, then this will be the end of day 1. And I will see you guys in the morning. Okay, it's currently 4 a.m. on Sunday, January the 25th, and we just lost power. It flickered from about midnight till literally about 10 minutes ago. So I went out there and I turned the generator on. I did have to call my husband and wake him up. I felt so bad, but I could not remember where he put the 30 amp adapter. So you have to put a 30 amp adapter into the generator in order to use it because our camper is 50 amp. But anyways, I did it, and we're good for a little while. And I didn't even check to see how much gas is in the generator. I think my husband said it should be about halfway. So I'm just going to try to lay down and rest. And then once it gets daylight, I will go back out there and put some gas in it. But y'all, it is really cold. And it is raining and ice. And there's trees falling and limbs falling all around. And it's kind of scary at nighttime when you can't see what's going on. So I have not been to sleep. I just couldn't sleep, so I guess this is why. So, alright, I'm going to try to go to sleep now, though, and I'll talk to y'all in a little bit, or if anything changes. Okay, good morning, guys. It is around 11:20. Let me turn Ryan Hall down. We still don't have any power, but I have the generator, like I said, so I have it hooked up, so we've got heat. I just turned the coffee pot on and I made me a huge cup of coffee. And I've got some shows downloaded on my iPad, so I think I'm going to go sit in the bedroom, get cozy with the dogs because they're still sleeping, and I'm going to drink my coffee and enjoy that. I'm going to take my devotional up there so that I can read that. I was mainly just checking in with you guys. It looks like a literal war zone outside. I'll pop up a few pictures, and then if I'm able to, I'll go outside and take my camera later. It just depends. I'm really trying not to go out there if I don't have to, not because it's cold, or because it's cold, but also I don't want to let any extra heat out, and literally the limbs are falling all over and I don't want to get took out, obviously. So I was just checking in. So I hope you guys are doing okay. I know that this video is going to go up after the fact, but all the linemen and the light company workers and just everybody in my area and in other states as well, and my husband, everybody's just in my prayers this morning. So I'm just waking up with a grateful heart and gonna be thankful, and I'm gonna pray, and I'm gonna read my devotional, and we're gonna go about our day and try to just chill and stay warm. So okay, guys, it is Monday. It is late in the day. Let me see. It is 4:37 p.m. I haven't done much today. I just woke up from a nap, so I look a little sleepy. But I haven't done much today. We have gotten more gas. The neighbor had to get out today. So thankfully, they went to the gas station and got me some more gas for the generator. And I have the electric heat turned on in the bedroom. We are out of propane, but it's going to be okay. Tonight, it's supposed to get down to 0 degrees, but it's fine because we have the electric heat in the bedroom, and in here in the living room I have the fireplace, so I'll probably turn that on here in a few minutes. But yes, I don't have a whole lot to report. I think I'm just going to stretch this vlog out literally until this winter storm is completely over, because at this point I'm kind of like, I don't know when I want to cut it off, but I don't have a lot to report. I'm about to have me a Diet Pepsi, caffeine free with some water. Buddy's eating right now. We just come from outside. Now today, since the sun was out, and it honestly didn't feel too bad, but it literally only got up to like 26, I think. But we obviously have no water. We have not had water since Friday. Today is Monday. I don't know if I said that or not. But yes, we're hunkered down. We're in the house. Slides are in. We have electric heat. We're out of propane. Nowhere in my area, or nowhere even an hour out, has propane. I don't have a way to leave. Well, let me take that back. I have my Jeep, but I have never driven on ice or snow. And my husband was like, I really just don't think, you need to drive on it unless you absolutely have to. So I'm staying right here. So yeah, we have food. The dogs have food. We've got bottled water to drink. So everybody's going to be full and not go thirsty, and we're going to stay warm. Give you a little look at what it looks like outside. I'm not going to go out there because it is pretty cold, but I could insert some pictures too of what the yard and everything looks like. But the sun was out for most of the day today, and then I think it's supposed to get up to like 37 tomorrow at some point. So, whoop, focus. There it goes. So maybe a lot of this will melt tomorrow and we can get out, but we'll just have to see. And this video might be kind of boring, but I just wanted to mainly document this for my own memories. But yes, not a lot to report. I did make me a wrap earlier, and then for breakfast this morning, I just had my normal cottage cheese bake as well as my chicken apple sausage. For dinner, I don't know. I'll probably make some chicken thighs and have chicken, rice, and broccoli, because I have a little bit of rice and broccoli left over that I don't have to worry about cooking. I just have to heat up in the microwave. So that'll be good. And we'll have to cook the chicken in the air fryer. But yes, plenty of gas. My brother also came by. He lives about 45 minutes from me, but he was out, so he was like, I'm gonna go ahead and bring you some extra gas. So he brought me 5 extra gallons. So I have that, and I don't know if he's gonna go to work tomorrow or not. He does work really close to my house. He took one of my propane tanks because he thought that he would be able to get me some propane, you know, like where he lives in his city, but they didn't have any either. So that's where we're at right now. Me and him, if he comes to work tomorrow, may go out and try to find propane. I will just see how that goes. But of course, if I do, then I will bring y'all along. But other than that, I'm just hanging out, and I don't have anything to report. So that's why I didn't really post anything, you know, the last several hours, because I've just been watching a show on my iPad and taking naps. So yeah, that's it. I'm trying to keep my spirits high. Because everything is fine. We're safe. My husband's safe. He's working hard in this weather, but he is safe, and that's all that matters. Oh me. Hello, friends. Let me sit you guys down. Let me sit you down, okay? Rough angle, but we're not going to talk about it. So, oh, my hair's tangled up in the back. Oh no. Today is Wednesday. Day 4 of no power and no water. I was not well yesterday. I was about on the verge of a breakdown, and you might be like, well, Brandi, nothing's going on. I understand that. But it's just, I'm somebody who like thrives on a routine, and I love to do my exercises, and I love to eat my good food. And I don't know. Mentally, I just have a lot going on, but I went to my brother's yesterday because he lives an hour from me. I took a great shower. I spent time with them. I ate dinner over there. I took a nice long shower. Got to play with my nephew, and all is well. My brother is at work today, which is just right down the road from me. I got out and drove yesterday, so I'm sure the roads are even better today. It is supposed to be warmer today. So I'm trying to debate on if I want to go out and attempt to, there was a towboat going by, sorry, I got distracted, to get some propane. I am completely out of propane, but we did fine last night without it, and I just know there's going to be such a long line places that have it, and I think there's only one place in town that has any right now. So it's already 10 a.m. so I might have already missed it. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know if it'll be worth going. The local Mexican restaurant that I love so much is open today, and I'm really half tempted to go. I have been wanting some Mexican food. I might see if my brother wants to get some. It just really depends. But you know what's funny? So since the slides are closed, in our bedroom we have a dresser. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, you see that dresser right there? Loki's like, girl, what you doing? Okay. So in that dresser, the second drawer and the third drawer cannot be accessed, right? When you have the bedroom side closed in. The top drawer is my husband's underwear and sock drawer. The second drawer is mine. That's where I keep my bras, my underwear, my socks, all the things. I did not get out any socks, a bra, underwear, or nothing before I closed the slides in and they froze over. So if I do go out today, anywhere, which I did yesterday, whatever, no bra, no drawers. I'm drawless, braless, sockless. I got my husband's socks on, but I can't wear his drawers. So, or his bra. He ain't got no bra. But anyways, yeah. So I thought that was kind of funny. So if I do go to Mexican, I'm going in there, teats out. What are they going to say? They don't care. I'm sure a lot worse is coming in there, and most people around here don't have water So, I mean, like, at least I've showered. I do have a little drift right here. Trying to not touch it and trying to leave it alone. But it was nice getting a hot shower yesterday and just honestly being around somebody. My husband is working during all this. He's supposed to come home this coming Tuesday, but if the weather doesn't clear up, he won't be able to come home because they can't get off the boat. Like, they're literally pushing big old huge slabs of ice in the river. It's very scary for him, but he's literally exhausted, so I hope he gets to come home. And what's crazy is that when he gets off the boat, he isn't even able to come straight home because his alternator went out on him 2 weeks ago as he was literally pulling into the office. So we had to order that and get that shipped to the office, and bless his heart, he'll have to replace that in the parking lot. Like, praise God for my husband though, because that man can literally fix anything, and I'm so glad that, you know, he doesn't mind to fix things, but it is annoying. So today was supposed to be my first day of my work from home job, and obviously I don't have any power, or well, I mean, I have the generator, but I don't have any internet or nothing, so obviously can't do that. I am going to make me some coffee. The coffee maker just beeped. I'm going to turn on this little heater down here because it is a little bit chilly, and I will try to update you guys at some point today, and do a little bit better with this vlog. I need to really edit the clips that I already have together because I might need to make a part 1 and part 2 because I don't know how long this is going to go on. I don't know how long I'm going to be without power. They said it could be anywhere from a week to 2 weeks, so yeah. But we are warm, we are safe, and we are fed, and that's all that matters. So I'll check in with y'all in a little bit. It's like a little over 30 degrees. I think it's 33 out there, but it says the real feel is 38. So I want to try to open the slides. We're going to go out there and see if they're still iced over. Hopefully you can still hear me. Hold on a minute. Oh, goodness. I zipped up my hair. Okay. Now, just going to work through here. No. What? Okay. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. And there's my gloves over there. Here's my mouth. Here is my OOTD. Okay. Period. She is, you know, high end. She is designer. She is the moment. Are you ready to go outside? Let's go. Oh, it's nice and bright out there. Hallelujah. Let's go do a little generator tour. Yes, girl. Let me see what your generator looks like. Here's mine. This thing truly has been a beast and a half, okay? When we bought our camper, we bought our generator, and we bought our generator for boondocking purposes, and, you know, this might as well be boondocking, so, period. Let's go look at the slide. Honestly, it's beautiful out here, even though the conditions are harsh. The road is pretty melted, so that's good. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, we can open them. Here is what the living room side looks like, and then the bedroom side is completely thawed out. Which that one is not one that I was really worried about opening. It was mainly the living room one because I need to get in the refrigerator. Oh, I about tripped. I think that she's thawed out. I think that it's okay. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we're about to pull that sucker out. Here's a little overview of the trees. The neighbor's yard is a complete disaster, worse than ours. But yeah, here she is. All right, let's open the slide. And I'm sure this is going to make a popping noise. So I promise it's fine, girls. Okay, maybe it won't. Oh, my broom. About got that stuck in the slide. Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, okay. It's going to fall. Alrighty. We got it. We got this. Here we go. Oh. Look at that. Look at that. I have my living room and my kitchen back. Just for a little bit though, because I am going to close it up before I go to bed tonight, but praise Jesus. Big news, girls. We have the slides open. Oh my gosh, yes. It has thawed out enough that we can open up the slides. They are unthawed. They probably freeze back tonight, so we'll have to close it. But for now, they're open, and I feel like it is huge in here. I'm currently making chicken in the air fryer. I had a half pack of chicken thighs left, so we're gonna cut anyways, we're gonna cook those, and I'm probably just gonna chop them up and just use them for whatever, I don't know, but yes, I'm gonna have them cooked so that they are already ready. A little clip of the view outside. This is through the window, so it might not be too good, but it looks pretty. It's a real feel of 36, so you know what, we'll take it. Here is the front yard. Things are looking much, much better. We still have no power, so we're running off. Oh, let's turn the light on. Hold on, girl. Period. Still running off the generator, which is fine, because we've got electric heat sources in the camper. I think I've already said that 3 or 4 times, but anyways. So that is good. I am out of propane, but we have electric, and that's all that matters. Well, since we're running on the generator, that's all that matters. As long as I keep gas at generator, we are golden, okay? And there is no propane around me, so even if I wanted to get some, I couldn't, so it's fine. We're gonna make this chicken though. I have some stuff I saved on my iPad from when I went to my brother's yesterday that I'm gonna watch, that I downloaded. So we're just chilling, we're just hanging out. I literally feel like I have a humongous house though. This is so freaking crazy. You guys, after 5 days of no power and water, we have power. I went to my mother's today and I took a shower. I did some laundry, so that's why that stuff is hanging back there. And I went and had lunch with my best friend. And then when I got home, I had the best gift in the world. I had power and the internet is working and all is well, and we're back to normal for the most part. I still don't have water, but you know what? It's fine, okay? It is perfectly okay. We have power, and that's all that matters, so we can get some sort of normalcy, okay? Now, I will say that propane is few and far between. Like, can't hardly get it in my area. I was able to fill up my tanks only because my best friend's dad has a business and he was so gracious and let me hook up to their tank and get some. But literally, there was no propane in my area. So, that kind of sucks. And I bought 2 jugs full of gasoline for the generator, but obviously I don't need it. But it's supposed to get bad again this weekend, so I have it if the power goes out again. But I was just checking in, y'all. This is going to be the end of this vlog. Thank you so much for riding out the storm with me. I'm sorry if this is kind of boring, and I'm sorry that my mental health was slowly going down, okay? But anyways, we are back, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, girls.